So even though we're not cooking, I'm going to go ahead and put my trusty apron on to identify that we are moving into the second half, which is going to be, I think, super fun tonight. And I told John, I said, okay, Dixie's been doing the green tea too. I told John, wait, Rachel, you live in Fountain City? Come and see me. I'm on Kingston Pike. The food city right across the street from me in Bearden has low-fat kefir. Come see me. Seriously, Rachel, I'm here Tuesday through Saturday in the showroom. We're at 5902 Kingston Pike. Okay? Come see me. Okay. Anyway, so I went to, this is the second half. Let me just start with that. This is the second half of chat number 211, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I told John, I don't know why I don't go to Trader Joe's more often. So again, that's something that I've made too easy. I've made it too easy to just saunter across the street to Food City, which, don't get me wrong, I love this Food City, even though they had a little issue 2 weeks ago. But anyway, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not scared. So don't call me and tell me not to go across the street to Food City. Anyway, so I've made it too easy just to go over there and not to go where I actually love to go. So normally I would go to Trader Joe's once a month, and then I would just fill in with some other stores. So because of COVID, I've made it too easy to not go to my beloved Trader Joe's, where I find, I'm going to say 90% of what we eat. I don't buy the dog food. There's a handful of other things that I don't buy there. But so this is the second half of chat number 211, and we're going to talk about my Trader Joe's haul today. I am a super happy girl because I got to go to Trader Joe's, and I told John, I texted him when I left, and I said, I don't know why this year I have not just gone ahead and gone to Trader Joe's. I'm happier. I love going there. I don't even mind standing outside for the few minutes that you have to stand outside, waiting to be admitted into the store. I actually like that. I know it was cold today, but I actually like that because then there's not so many people on top of you, because I normally go on Sunday afternoons, and pre-COVID, you couldn't walk in there. You had to stay in the middle. Well, Carol, you've got to drive to one, honey, and take a cooler, okay? But normally, before pre-COVID, you had to stay in the middle and then go and grab stuff and grab stuff and grab stuff. And it was hard, and it was kind of hard to scan stuff. So that's how I got started doing these Trader Joe's hauls, because it's hard for you all to scan stuff if you're at one that's busy. I'm liking them only letting a few people in at a time, or a certain number of people in at a time, because then you don't have to fight everybody. So this is what I got at Trader Joe's this week. Oh, but what I told John, I said, I don't know why I've not been making an effort to go more often. A, I love it. B, it makes me happy. I'm a happier person when I go to Trader Joe's. And C, I got 4 bags, almost so heavy I couldn't pick them up, of things from Trader Joe's, and I spent almost exactly the same amount of money. Hello, Deborah. I spent almost exactly the same amount of money as what I would have spent on like a couple of bags of groceries at another market. Okay, I will still go to Food City for fill-in stuff. I do still like Publix. I do still like Kroger. Don't get me wrong, but Trader Joe's, just where my heart is. Okay, so real quick, what I got at Trader Joe's this week, and Jessica has all the points for this. So everything that I'm gonna show you, I'll rattle off the points really quickly. I'm not going to be able to slow down long enough to go back and tell you the points on everything. But what what she will type up, it will have blue, green, and purple. Okay. So I'm going to say them real quick, but when she types it up, you can go print it off or whatever you need to do with it. Okay. So the first things first, I was getting low on the veggie wash. Let me get it turned around here. I was getting low on the veggie wash. So if you all have been around for any length of time, you know that I wash all of my fruits and vegetables, even if it's something that I'm not going to eat the peel, just because I've seen people do gross things. I'm not a germaphobe at all. Like, I'll eat something dirty off the floor. Well, the ground. Outside germs are good. But I wash everything because I've seen people do some really funky things with food and then set it right back down again. So anyway, this is my favorite fruit and veggie wash, and a little bit goes a long way. Like, I've probably been working on that same, the same one 6 months. 6 months, because I've only been to Trader Joe's like once during COVID. This is John's favorite bottled water. This is his favorite bottled water, so it's the Trader Joe's Natural Mountain Spring Water, and I think it is harvested. That's not whatever you call it when you gather water from a spring. Semi-locally to wherever you're at. But anyway, this is the one John likes. This is the one he uses in our coffee maker, so he loves that. Today, they don't always have this, but today they did have some, so I grabbed it. It's the Avocado Oil Spray. So I do not eat avocado oil, not because I don't like it or not because it's not good for you, but it is still just as high in points. But this one is it's an all-purpose high heat cooking oil. So I got some of the non-stick spray in that because I've been having a little bit of trouble. The pans that I have, I really need somebody that sells some really super cool pans to send me one to try for them, because I really need some better pans. Mine have been not burning a lot of stuff, but it's been kind of burning the oil. Anyway, so I got some avocado spray oil. So that's 0 points for that. I will say I'm a little bit perturbed. The reason that I went to Trader Joe's today, A, I needed to go, and I love it. B, my friend Popcorn Karen, was teasing us this week. She bought a new sauce from there called Magnificauce, and it's supposed to be like, I think it's supposed to be like McDonald's, like Big Mac sauce. And guess what? It's not in production right now. There's too low of a supply, whatever. So yeah, so our Trader Joe's is out of it right now. So thanks, Popcorn Karen. I'm gonna have to go find some. He said maybe might be restocked at the end of February. Maybe. He told me to try back at the end of February. Bananas. I do like bananas from Trader Joe's because they are 25 cents each. So it doesn't matter how big or how small. Okay, so Debbie says to get some Ninja fry pans. I got to do something because mine are just, they're just not great. I mean, y'all know I don't cook a lot of stuff on the top of the stove. I mostly use my air fryers, but really something I tried to make this morning just didn't turn out well because the oil got too hot. Anyway, so their bananas are in our area, they're 25 cents each, and I like that because I can either get small bananas or big bananas. Doesn't really matter. It's going to be 25 cents each. This was new to me. I had never seen this. So we've been talking about all things kefir the last month or so. This is new to me. Organic cucumber kefir dressing. So the first thing I want to say is, girls who have been watching for 211 chats or some number of that, how nice is it that we have the Mevo camera now? So this is facing the right direction. So who else besides me is tickled that the words are facing the right direction, that they're not backwards? So I don't know if y'all are as tickled as I am, but I'm tickled. Anyway, this is organic cucumber kefir dressing. I absolutely cannot wait to try this. It is 2 points for 2 tablespoons. So it's 1 point per tablespoon on blue, green, and purple. So I am super pumped. And I don't know why I'm sitting here shaking it right now. I'm not opening it right now. But anyway, so that is organic cucumber kefir dressing. So it's made with the kefir that we've been talking about. These are a favorite. These are a staple at our house when we go to Trader Joe's. These are the Trader Joe's ciabatta rolls. And they are, you can either get them as rolls. So there are 4 individual rolls in here, or you can get them as okay, I'm gonna have to check out the Ninja fry pans. Or you can get them as like a baguette, like a ciabatta baguette. This time I got the 4 rolls because I was not going to be eating these fast enough, or well, actually I need to do something different with 2 of them. So 2 of these will be used with something I'm going to show you here in just a few minutes. We're going to make, this week we will be having, they are, hold on, 5 points on blue, green, or purple, because this is the little bit bigger size roll. So they used to have a smaller one, and the smaller one was 4 points. I have not seen any of the smaller ones in probably 2 years. So this size ciabatta roll is 5 points. These are amazing, absolutely amazing, sliced. A little bit of olive oil, nonstick spray, and some other things. I don't have time to tell you all of it, but I will show you another thing that I put on here. These are, oh my gosh. They're so good, done in either the Simple Living Products, wrong way, Kelly. Simple Living Products air fryer, or you can bake them in the oven. But I make a jalapeno, let me think. It's jalapeno artichoke, it's bacon, jalapeno artichoke, cheesy flatbread, ciabatta roll, flatbread, whatever. That is already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. If you search jalapeno, you will find it. These are the bomb for that. And I'll show you what else I do with them here in just a few minutes. We won't have time to cut them up, but those are 5 smart points on blue, green, or purple. Actually, I got these for Alyssa, so she will be with me tomorrow, and the weather is promising to be gross enough that we're not really going to be getting out of the loft too much, but she loves the veggie straws. The ones from Trader Joe's have, I don't know, they have a really nice flavor, and they're not super salty, because y'all know I don't like super salty stuff, but you get 50 straws for 4 points on blue, green, or purple. 50 straws. That's a lot of straws. There's only 6 servings in this whole bag, so that's a lot of veggie straws for that many points. This is my absolute all-time favorite jarred, let me get it turned around here, jarred marinara sauce, jarred spaghetti sauce. It's the Trader Joe's roasted garlic marinara, and a half of a cup is 4 points. I don't care. I really don't care. It is the best. It's absolutely the best. So a half a cup is 4 points, blue, green, or purple. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Trust me on this one. It's just so good. So good. So with that, I'm going to be using that roasted garlic marinara. I'm going to be using it on a spaghetti squash that I got at Trader Joe's today. Spaghetti squash is 0 points. Blue, green, and purple. It's 0 points. And if you don't know how to cook a spaghetti squash, we do have a chat for that. You can go to youtube.com and go to search If You Have an Egg and find the chat on how to make a spaghetti squash in the air fryer. Super easy. So easy. Yeah, so stinking easy. Or I think we might actually have a recipe posted. I think if you go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and search like spaghetti squash, you should be able to find that. But that's what the marinara sauce is going to go on. I did not need apples. I didn't need any. Okay, I already had a bag of apples. But Trader Joe's, if you happen to find them, and I'll have to tell my sister that they're there, these are their Pinata Apples. The Trader Joe's Pinata Apples are equally delicious to Honeycrisp. It's a little bit different flavor, but they're equally delicious to Honeycrisp, and like half the price. So I went ahead and got a bag of them, even though I did not need any apples. The pinatas are so good. But I'll be using these to make my air fryer baked apples. So again, that's already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. You can go check those out. Apples are 0 points, in case you didn't know that. Even this size apple is 0 points. Okay, so now the goodies in my bag. And if we have time, I'll show you what I got in the freezer. So speaking of the apples, remember last week when we were talking about snacks, and I was talking about the individual things of brie. Well, since I've been to Trader Joe's, I have those again. They're brie bites. So you can get those at Trader Joe's, and those are 3 smart points, blue, green, or purple. And it's a little individual brie. And if you go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, I think I already have a recipe on there posted. If I don't, it's on one of the YouTube videos. But this on an apple and heat it up just a little bit, or if you do one of the If You Have an Egg air fryer baked apples, and then put this in there for the last few seconds and let it melt. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Totally worth 3 points. Totally worth it. And then that would be your protein with your snack. The Trader Joe's bacon is my very favorite. So I get the uncured dry rub sliced bacon. Absolutely my favorite. It is 1 point per slice. So it's 1 point for 1 slice, 2 points for 2 slices, 3 points for 3 slices. Do you get where I'm headed with this? Okay. So that one's a favorite. Blue, green, or purple. I got 3 kinds of soup this week because this is what I'm going to be having for lunch here at Casey Kitchen Center this week. So again, this is work. I'm at work right now. My real job. But we're at Casey Kitchen Center. So if you're in Knoxville, again, you can come by and visit me. I'm here Tuesday through Saturday, but I'm going to be having soup this week. Oh, and I forgot to mention all of the holiday stuff. So like the holiday wetted cloths, even the Dax pumpkin spices, and the skinny syrups that are the holiday flavors. Those are all 25% off right now. So if you go to caseyKitchenCenter.com or IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and go to the shopping section, all that fall and winter stuff. I mean, even the skinny syrups, even the like pumpkin caramel scone, something or the other, cheesecake flavor or whatever. That's 25% off right now, and you don't have to put a code in. It's just 25% off because our spring stuff is starting to show up, and we got to make some room. Okay, but anyway, I got 3 different kinds of soup this week to eat here at Casey Kitchen Center. This first one is Hearty Minestrone soup, and I had a guy that used to work for me that called it Minestrone, and so I almost said that. It is for 1 cup, so for a whole cup, and I think there's 2 cups in here. For 1 cup is 1 point on blue, 2 points on green, and 1 point on purple. The Harvest Chili, which looks fabulous. The Harvest Chili for a cup is 3 points on blue, 3 points on green, and 1 point on purple. And then my very favorite, very favorite tomato feta soup from Trader Joe's. 1 cup is 3 points on blue, 3 points on green, and 3 points on purple. But all 3 of these, I'll be using 2 of these ciabatta, and I'll show y'all how to do that later in the week when I actually do them. But 2, oh my gosh, hold on a second. Debbie says the tomato soup with cheddar goldfish is so good. Never thought of that, but that sounds like a great idea. But I'll be using 2 of these, and I'll be making croutons. Best croutons you'll ever have. Ever. And I'll be using it to go in the soup. So stay tuned for that, because that recipe's not on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com yet, but it will be this week. Okay, then the liquid egg whites from Trader Joe's. I like them because they're cage free. I just have this thing about happy chickens. You know, if they're cage free and they're living their life, you know, then I'll be happy to take their eggs and the whites from them. 0 for 1/4 of a cup. It's 0 on all 3 colors. Y'all know how I like my meatless stuff. The Trader Joe's beefless ground beef actually feels like ground beef. It feels like ground beef when you eat it. 1/3 of a cup is 1 on blue, green, and purple. That will probably go into the roasted garlic marinara to go with my spaghetti squash. And again, if you don't know how to cook a spaghetti squash, go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and just check it out. I got a bag of shredded green cabbage and, hold on just a second, shredded green cabbage and the Healthy 8 chopped veggie mix. So I got the 2 of these to do my first fermentation in the Chew-Ummy fermentation kits that we have here at Casey Kitchen Center. We just got those in. I have been nervously reading all of the literature. I have been nervously reading, I joined a Facebook group for that, and I have been nervously paying attention to it and listening, and they have just about convinced me that I'm not going to kill myself trying to ferment. So I got shredded green cabbage, and I got the Healthy 8 chopped veggie mix so that I didn't have to chop all of the vegetables. So, okay. And the camera is doing something super weird with my face, so hopefully it can find me again. There we go. Okay, so that is that, and hold on, I got a couple more things. I think we may have time to do the frozen things. Okay, I got 2 different kinds of green beans. So these are the frozen green beans. These are the fresh green beans. I like the fresh green beans. Just steamed. They're really good just steamed. The frozen green beans, I use those to make my church lady green beans, and that recipe is on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. The church lady green beans, best green beans you'll ever have, and there's no meat in them, but it tastes like you cooked them in bacon fat. I'm just saying. Okay, the last 2 things in this bag, or last 4 things in this bag, I went ahead and got some of these lovely colorful radishes. So I don't know if you heard or not, but Alyssa and I have a garden. I'm sorry, Dusty's starting to cry. He knows it's getting close to time to go home. Alyssa and I have a garden spot here in downtown Knoxville this year. And so we're going to be trying some things that that I've never grown. My mom would have knocked it out of the park for sure. But radishes is one of the things that I want to try this year. So I went ahead and bought some radishes of many colors because I'm going to roast those in the air fryer. So again, I'll fill you in on this as as the week goes on. You're okay, buddy. I'll fill you in on these as the week goes by. But radishes roasted are superb. So I'm getting super excited about the garden. The Trader Joe's light mozzarella is not currently in production. So the place that they were getting it from is not currently making it, but they do still have the light shredded 3 cheese blend. And for 1/4 of a cup of this, it's 2 Smart Points, and this melts really well. So this, and the thing I'm going to show you next, the artichoke and jalapeno dip. The artichoke and jalapeno dip, this, and the bacon, and let's see, I think that's it. Oh, on the ciabatta, you can already find that. You can already find that on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. That is the jalapeno bacon cheesy artichoke, whatever I called it, ciabatta, and it is so good. It's so good, and this melts so good. And this stuff is the bomb. So this is, I think, 1 point per tablespoon for all colors. And then I did get some more tofu. So the tofu, I like the Trader Joe's tofu because it's firm, it's extra firm, but you can split it down the middle so you don't have to use the whole thing. Okay, so if Dusty will remain calm for just a second, I want to go grab what I have in the freezer. I have 5 minutes, y'all can't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. I'm gonna go grab my stuff out of the freezer super quick. So hang on, don't go anywhere. Promise I'm coming right back. Okay, so thank you all for hanging out for just a second. I'm super excited about what I got that was in the freezer section. I got a couple of staples, but then I got a couple of new things that are going to be like cheater things for me. So always, if you like cauliflower, always, and yes, Daniela, I do have 2 air fryers. I actually own 4 air fryers. I have 2 at work. 2 at work, 1 at home, and 1 at Casey, 1 for our camper. Anyway, always get the organic rainbow cauliflower. It's delicious, and it is so pretty on your plate. So always grab that when you're there. And of course, cauliflower is 0 Smart Points. This is mine and John's favorite pizza from there. It's the tarte au brie. Let's see. Tarte au brie, something tomatoes. Half of the pizza is 12 Smart Points. Trust me, it's worth it. So we do cook this in the air fryer just because it crisps the bottom up. I mean, just like fabulously. And then we put a little bit of nutritional yeast on there just to finish crisping up the top of it. But a half of this pizza for 12 Smart Points is totally worth it. I mean, I wouldn't do it every day. It's a special treat. And then the other staple that I got, and I'll show you the couple of special things, so you have to hang on, is the Trader Joe's mashed potatoes. So these come in little medallions, and 8 of those little, I'm sorry, 10, I always say 8, 10 of the little medallion pieces, 10 of those is 3 Smart Points on blue, green, or purple. You're okay, buddy, hold on just a second. On blue, green, or purple, and I'll show you all, I need to show you all soon how I make my mashed potatoes. So I make them regular style or I make them vegan style, and my niece is vegan and she ate it up. I mean, ate up the vegan style. So I'll have to show y'all how to do those sometime soon, just not today. Here are the 2 things that were new to me that I got. One is, I had never seen, of course I haven't been to Trader Joe's except once during COVID, but this is a new, and look, the letters are facing the right direction. I'm sorry, that just tickles me so much. If you had been here for the past 3 years, you would know that everything has been backwards the whole time. So this is a spicy Mexican style riced cauliflower, and it has tomatoes, tricolor bell peppers, and jalapenos, and it's vegan. Oh my gosh. OMG. 1 cup is 2 points, blue, green, or purple. Super excited about that. That is definitely a cheater, don't have to fix any, don't have to prep it, thing. And then the second one, I have a cauliflower rice recipe. So if you want to do stir fry riced cauliflower, I have a recipe for it on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and it is fabulous. But if you need something quick, I'm super excited to be trying this one. So this one is from Trader Joe's. It's the riced cauliflower stir fry, and it has green peas, red peppers, grilled corn, tamari, spring onions, sesame oil, and ginger, and it sounds fabulous. 1 cup is 1 point blue, green, or purple. And to go with it, I went ahead and got shiitake mushroom chicken, which looks fabulous. So I'm planning on having the shiitake mushroom chicken with this riced cauliflower from Trader Joe's. And the shiitake riced chicken is 1 cup is 2 points on blue, 3 on green, and 2 on purple. So that's a cup of this, and a cup of this is like, let's see, I'm still doing purple right now. So a cup of each, that's 2 cups of food. That's only going to be 3 smart points. Okay, so how awesome is that? Okay, phew, and we are right on time to quit. So I'm going to let you all see Dusty real quick in case you are new, because has turned around now and is looking at me. I have him in his little chair. So I hope, that you all got some great ideas from my Trader Joe's haul. Again, this will be posted, the videos will be posted on Sunday. Today's Sunday, Kelly. Will be posted on Monday. Casey will get those posted on Monday. And you can just go to youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. And thank you, Dixie. That's very sweet. You can go there and watch the video tomorrow. You can watch it again tonight on Facebook. If you're having trouble sleeping, tag, just saying. You can listen to it again tonight on Facebook. Or by Monday afternoon, usually Tuesday, Jessica will have the printed version of this posted on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, which will include everything that I bought today from Trader Joe's with its point values. So you're definitely going to want to go check that out. But please remember, first of all, to tell Dusty, who desperately needs a haircut, tell Dusty goodnight. Dusty, tell everybody goodnight. Please remember to subscribe if you're watching this later on YouTube. If you go ahead and let the next video roll over, I would appreciate it. Or there's a little button down here. And again, I don't know if I'm pointing on the right side, but there's a little button down here to go ahead and subscribe. And please click the little bell so you know when the next video is coming up. But everybody, happy Valentine's Day. Again, I hope you all got everything that you wanted and that you didn't eat too many chocolate covered things. Yep, and I will see you next week. Have a great week.